it in this video. It is 6:30 in the morning and I've had 5 hours of sleep. I just woke up with Griffin. I fed him and put him back to bed, and I was like, I should probably do this video. So yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's video. It's kind of a disaster, this week's video, to be honest. So quick backstory, okay? I got a new phone, and I haven't had an iPhone since I was like in junior high. And I bought an iPhone. And I was like, okay, I'll do my video on my iPhone because it's easier than my camera. Apparently it's not easier than my camera, because yesterday I filmed this video. And then I tried to upload it on my computer, which is not a Mac computer. It is a Chromebook right now. That's what I have. And it wasn't like, it's not that it's not compatible, but it wasn't loading or something. I think it was my computer. I don't freaking know. But I needed to record this video again because I know for sure I can download from my memory card onto my computer. So I had to redo this video and I'm so annoyed by it. But anyways, I'm doing this super early because we have a lot to do today. It is December 21st and I have so much baking. Today is our gingerbread house making, so if I get a chance I will record maybe us making them. I hope. But anyways, so today's that. So then I was like, when am I gonna find time to now film and then upload and then edit? So if I do this now, I can upload it while I sleep and then edit it when Theo goes to bed. So just because it's due tomorrow. So anyways, enough of that. Today's video is just another update video because honestly I don't have energy right now to plan a video. If you guys have any ideas on like topics you want me to talk about, let me know and I will try to plan those videos. So today there's going to be a little bit of like TMI, honestly. So just a disclaimer, I will be talking about my postpartum healing and what's been going on, and there's a bit of TMI in there, so sorry to people that don't want to hear that, but just skip ahead. So let's get started with the update. First, let's start with Theo. So Theo, previous updates, I said that Theo's been doing really well and adjusting really well. I think now he's starting to understand that my attention is divided for sure. So he is like, in the morning he like runs to me, he gives me hugs, which before he didn't really do because he saw me all the time. So he would do that to Shane, but now it's flipped to me. And he wants up all the time, he wants me to hug him all the time, play with him all the time, and I can't. And like even sometimes when he's going to bed and he wants to say goodnight to me and give me a hug, I'm breastfeeding, so I can't. I give him a high five or like a pound it or something. But he's definitely started to do more tantrums because of the lack of attention, I think. But I also think it's the age too. He's starting to get closer to the terrible twos, starting to kind of learn to push buttons, push boundaries, see what he can get away with mommy, see what he can get away with daddy. I think it's normal right now for his age that he's at. He screams a lot. And it's not like bad screams either. It's like fun screams. Like he screams when we're like, I'm gonna get you, and then I'll go, bah! And then we'll like run. And I'm just like, just be quiet, you're gonna wake the babies. He still hates diaper changes. He still cries with that. We are trying to get him in the potty training mode, but our first step is getting the bottle taken away at nap times and nighttime. So he was never really like a baby that was attached to the pacifier. So that was really easy to take away, but the bottle seems to be harder. I didn't know what to do because it took him like 3 bottles to get to bed, and then by the time, even though they're small bottles, by the time he would get to bed, he would like pee so much that he would wake up in the middle of the night, just drenched his diaper, his clothes, his bed. We would have to strip it off. So then I was like, okay, well, he's a year and a half now. We need to take this away. Like we need to transition at least away from 3 bottles, you know? So then we tried to do 1 bottle, and then we got it down to 1 bottle, and then now he's on a sippy cup instead of a bottle, which he hates. And then our next step is him just kind of dropping the sippy cup altogether. And once that happens, then hopefully he'll wake up with a dry diaper. And if that happens, that's a sign to me that he's ready for potty training, or one of the signs. Another sign obviously is like registering, like recognizing that he has to go, instead of recognizing I already went. So but I think that'll just come in with time. But I definitely want to get him potty trained around the 2-year mark, just because he's in cloth diapers, and I want to put the twins in cloth diapers, and that's just going to be a lot of cloth diapers for me to do. With 3 of them in cloth diapers, it's already going to be a lot with 2 of them in cloth diapers. He's super funny. He's learning so much. He loves music. Loves food. He knows his colors, so he knows like red, green, blue, yellow, orange. He really likes blue. Seems to be his favorite. Oh, he says 2-sentence phrases. So like, dada go, no more, yes please, more water, night night. He knows those things. Update. Griffin is growing like a madman. He is in, like, obviously different brands fit babies differently, but some of his clothes he fits right now are 6 months clothes. It's crazy, without a cloth diaper, which is even crazier. He is bigger than Theo was at this age, because Theo was fitting some of the clothes that Griffin's fitting at like 5-6 months. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. Blows my mind how fast Griffin's growing. Both the babies are babbling. Freya goes agoo, which is really cute. And then now, so a couple days, so probably like 2 days, Griffin's been saying agoo. So Freya's been ahead on the babbling than him. Puppy. Griffin likes to play on his back now. I can lay him on a little mat on the carpet, and he'll like play and make noises and all that kind of stuff, which is really cute to see. And then Freya likes to be sitting up in her booster seat in the kitchen when I'm in there doing dishes or making cookie dough or whatever, and she likes to be like see me in the kitchen, and she smiles and plays and whatever. Breastfeeding is going well. They both are really good. I don't know why, but he clicks still when he breastfeeds, which obviously is like intaking air. So he has more trapped air inside his like stomach and intestines, which obviously makes him like a little bit colicky. So I'm trying to figure out why that is. So I'm gonna talk to a breastfeeding doctor about that. Freya is now able to breastfeed side lying, which is awesome. Before Griffin woke up tonight, I just brought her in bed with me and we both fell asleep, and it was so amazing. I actually thought she died because I woke up and she was like breathing so softly that I was like, are you okay? And then I just like tapped her cheek and she was like, okay, you're still alive. I know that sounds bad, but I feel like a lot of moms do that. Like when your kid sleeps so long. Like yesterday I tried her in the crib, going into another update. I tried her in the crib during the day and she slept like 5 hours in the crib. And I was like, are you dead? Did you die? Like, what's going on? And so I went in there and I like went up really close. And then she was like, I was like, okay, you're still alive. Yeah, so I'm trying them in the crib. So Griffin actually is sleeping through the night, or not through the night, I shouldn't say that, but he's sleeping at night in his crib, because he kept waking up when he was in the same room as me. Even if I go and walk in there right now, he'll wake up. And that's very annoying because I'm gonna be putting Freya in there and they're gonna be in the same room and he might wake up when I go and deal with Freya, so. But right now Freya sleeps in the mamaru in our room because she needs to be like inclined. She doesn't really like sleeping on her back. But I did find she likes sleeping on her side. Like when she's breastfeeding, she sleeps on my side just fine, or on her side just fine. So during the day, Griffin sleeps like in a swing or like wherever. So I was like, okay, well I'll try her in the crib during the day, get her kind of crib trained during the day, and him at night, and then we'll kind of blend them together, both in the cribs. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I've tried her one day in the crib during the day and it worked out really well. That's my cats. Of course they're fighting. Yeah, I will try them in the crib. It's my first day. It's my second day today doing crib training. So we're gonna see how that goes with Freya. It went really well yesterday. Okay, so mental health. So this is kind of like real moms, because everybody who talks to me, they are like, oh, you're such a super mom. It like, I make it look easy, I guess. I do a lot of things, but I like make sure the house is clean. I take care of my twins. I take care of Theo, and even just doing that is a lot for some people, and that makes me appear to be a super mom. And then I'm doing all these baking and stuff like that, but I just need to be real with you guys. Like, I still have those moments where I have breakdowns, like ridiculous ones. Like just little things set me over the edge sometimes because I'm so overwhelmed with everything, and I've taken care of everybody except for myself some days, and it's just, it gets a lot. It's like when you're a teenager and you do your hair over and over and over again because it's not doing what you want, and then you just sit in the toilet and just cry. I don't know if this happened to you, but it happened to me multiple times when I was a child. It's like that, but like 10 times worse. Like, I got a new phone, like I said, and I just wanted to set up my phone. So I just wanted to like get all my apps and put in my passwords and get everything set up just like my other phone and do that for me. Well, when I got my phone in the mail, it took me 3 days just to open the box to see my phone. And then it took me 5 more days just to download all the apps, make sure I have all my contacts, all these things, because the Bluetooth transfer wasn't working. I was sitting on the couch and I was trying to do my phone, and my Facebook password wasn't working. I tried over and over and over again. I tried to reset it, all these things, and it just wasn't working. And I just broke down. I just broke down crying. And I just kept saying, I just wanted to do this one thing for myself. I just wanted to hook up my phone and do it for myself. And Shane thought I was the most ridiculous human, crying over my phone. But that wasn't why I was crying. Like, that's what set me over the edge, but that wasn't why I was crying. I was crying because I was tired. I was dealing with the twins all day. They had their rotavirus vaccine, so they were super like colicky, and I don't think I had dinner yet, and like I was just like thinking about YouTube, thinking about cleaning the house. I had so much to do, but I wanted to do my phone. And it was taking so long, and so I just was crying. And I went to bed, I think for a couple hours, but even if I went to bed for like 20 minutes, I think I would have woken up being a different person. Because I went to bed for a couple hours, he watched the babies, and I woke up and I was a different person. I was a healthier person. I was more sane of mind. But in that moment, I got to the point where I was like, I could just walk out the door and not come back. Like, I feel no emotional connection anymore to my children, to my husband. I could just leave and it'd be fine. Like, that's how I felt in that moment. And that's how powerful, guys, like, sleep is. Sleep is so powerful because, like, I don't have postpartum depression. That's like a sign of postpartum depression. That's like I know a person who had postpartum, and that's what she felt. She felt like she could just leave and no one would care, and everyone would be better off. I don't have that, but I have moments like that, and I think that that's real. That's real life. You are allowed to have moments like that. You will have moments like that, guaranteed. You will have moments like that where you are so overwhelmed and so tired with a new baby. Like, mine happens a lot more frequent because I have twins. Guaranteed those moments will happen to you because it is very easy to get overwhelmed with screaming babies, and especially if you have a toddler and a baby, baby's needs come before the toddler, and then where does your needs fit in? And then if you have a husband or a partner, like, where do they kind of fit in? And it's very overwhelming in the beginning months. And then you have breastfeeding hormones. If you're not breastfeeding, you have postpartum hormones, and if you are breastfeeding, you have both. So that's fun, and it gets crazy. So I feel like I just want to tell new moms that, like, it's okay if you have these moments. They're normal. Like right now, I'm crying for no reason, and it's just because I'm tired. These moments are normal to have, and honestly, I hope you have a partner that you can say, I'm exhausted and I need to go to sleep, so you can like be in a better state of mind. But if you don't, like, it will pass. It doesn't have to stay, like, it will pass. And don't try not to have mom guilt about it and be like, I was in a different state of mind and I was a different person, and the things you do in that state of mind, sometimes they can haunt you. Like, you might have less patience and yell at your kid, and then you have mom guilt because you yelled at your kid, and like, you're doing your best that you can with what you have. That's normal, and I just wanted to keep it real with you guys and share with you like what I learned, what I went through, because I'm having a lot of those moments and I have a lot of mom guilt about them. And it's normal. Like, I talk to my friends and like everybody has that, but you don't see that, you know. You see super moms all the time, and it's like these super moms still have moments like that, and that's okay. I also wanted to talk about my postpartum body. So this is where the TMI comes in. I'll just make this really quick, but basically my body is broken. No, I was kidding. It is healing from twin weight, I guess. So I am prolapsing right now. I think it's my uterus, but I guess according to Google, it could be one of three things. It could be my colon coming in, and then it could be my uterus, or it could be my bladder coming in. So I don't know what one. I have to go to the pelvic floor physiotherapist, and my appointment got rescheduled. But anyways, I contacted her because I was like, what's my next steps for this? She specializes in prolapsing, so she's very optimistic that we caught it early and that we can treat it and it get better. Obviously, worst case scenario, that I get it removed, which also I think has implications with hormones, but I'm not sure about that. Again, I have tons of questions. This didn't happen with Theo, but apparently, guys, this is more common than we realize, because I thought only like old people get prolapse, but it's 50% of women who have a baby get some sort of prolapsing happen. And obviously 50% of women don't get their uterus taken out. So obviously it's treatable. I'm gonna go to the pelvic floor physiotherapist tomorrow, the 22nd. And I'm gonna ask her all these questions, and then I have to book my OBGYN appointment as well, because she wanted me to wait because then I could ask her questions to ask the doctor, like, because I don't know certain questions and she would know that. So anyways, complicated, but anyways, but that's kind of what's happening with me. So with that, my postpartum recovery kind of went on a halt, and I just feel, some days I feel great, like today I feel okay, and then some days I don't feel good. Like I just feel like my body's broken, and I feel like it'll always be broken. I feel like I can't do anything, and I am not the type of person that goes well with that. I don't like asking for help. I don't like not being able to do things. So when my body's not able to do the things that I want it to do, it's very mentally draining on me, and it makes those breakdowns happen even faster. So some days I can't even go like up and down the stairs. I need Shane to help me do laundry or whatever, because my pelvis just hurts so much. And then like other days I'm really good. So it's just that I'm struggling with right now. And I have a lot of mom guilt about the fact that I can't do fun things with Theo right now at Christmas time. I really wanted to go for a walk and go look at the like Christmas lights on trees, and like I can't even go for a long walk because I don't want my prolapsing to get worse. So, and then I feel guilty about it, and Shane's just like, he's 1.5, he's not gonna remember or even understand right now what's happening, which is true, but I still feel bad. Like I want my kids to have like good memories of their childhood and fun memories, and like time is precious. You never know what's gonna happen, and you know, I want to do those things. But anyways, sometimes I can't do that. So that's also what I've been dealing with recovery. Thank you for tuning into this video. Thank you for listening to me ramble about updates on our family. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. And then also follow me on Instagram at MiniWitsFam. Thank you guys so much for listening.